Hi everyone, welcome to Fatim's vlog. Today I'm here with so many animal facts. So let's go and search the facts. First fact, Black Panther. A black panther is a melanistic color variant of any panthera, particularly of the leopard in Asia and Africa, and the jaguar in the Americas. Black panthers of both species have XX black pigment, but their typical spotted markings are also present. Melanism in the leopard is caused by a recessive allele and the jaguar by a dominant allele. Going to the second fact. African elephant. African elephant is the largest land animal on earth. They are slightly larger than their Asian cousins and can be identified by their larger ears that look somewhat like the continent of Africa. Asian elephants have smaller rounded ears. African elephants are a keystone species, meaning they play a critical role in the ecosystem, also known as ecosystem engineers. Elephants shape their habitat in many ways. During the dry seasons, they use their tusks to dig up dry riverbeds and create watering holes many animals can drink from. Their dung is full of seeds, helping plants spread across the environment, and it makes pretty good habitat for the dung beetles too. In the forest, their feasting on trees and shrubs creates pathways for smaller animals to move through. And in the savanna, they uproot trees and eat saplings, which helps keep the landscape open for zebras and other plains animals to thrive. African elephants are sometimes categorized into savanna elephants and forest elephants. There are some physical and genetic differences, but scientists are still arguing over whether the differences are big enough to call them separate species. Currently, most still consider them same species. Loxodonta africana. Trunks and tusks. Elephant ears radiate heat to help keep these large animals cool, but sometimes the African heat is too much. Elephants are found of water enjoying showering by sucking into their trunks and spraying it all over themselves. Afterwards, they often spray their skins with a protective coating of dust. An elephant trunk is actually a long nose used for smelling, breathing, trumpeting, drinking, and also for grabbing things, especially a potential meal. The trunk alone contains about 4,000 muscles. African elephants have two finger like features on the end of their trunk that they can use to grab small items. Asian elephants have just one. Both male and female African elephants have tusks which are continuously growing teeth. They use these tusks to dig for food and water and stripe bark from the trees. Males whose tusks tend to be larger than females also use their tusks to battle one another. Diet. Elephants eat roots, grasses, fruit and bark, and they eat a lot of these things. An adult elephant can consume up to 300 pounds of food in a single day. These hungry animals do not sleep much and they roam over great distance while foraging for the large quantities of food that they require for sustain their massive bodies. African elephants range throughout the savannas of sub-Saharan Africa and the rainforest of the central of the West Africa, the continent's northernmost elephants are found in Sahel area of Mali. The small nomadic herd of Mali elephants migrate in a circular route through the desert in search of water. Because elephants eat so much, they are increasingly coming into contact with humans. The third fact: secretary birds. These raptors of sub-Saharan Africa's savannas, grasslands, and shrublands stand at nearly 4 feet tall. And standing is often how you'll find them because they primarily move around on foot. They fly only when necessary, such as to reach their nest in the trees and for courtship displays. The secretary bird is distinguished by its long legs and a dramatic black crest of feathers on the back of its head. Its body is covered in whitish gray feathers with two long black tipped tail feathers, and bare face is usually yellow, orange, or red. The top half of its long leg has black feathers, so it looks like a bit like it's wearing bicycle shorts. The lower half is covered with scales and has barely visible feathers. While it's not known for certain where the name secretary birds comes from, one explanation is that they are named after 19th lawyers, clerks, or secretaries. The secretaries typically wore grey coats and knee-length black pants, and they would tuck quills pen behind their eyes, similar to the bird's coloring and the head feather. Flatfish. Flatfish are exactly what they sound like: fish with thin oval or diamond shaped bodies that lie flat on the seafloor. There are 122 known species in 16 families, and they reside in oceans, estuaries, and freshwater environment in nearly every part of the globe. Well-known commercial fish, including flounder, halibut, sole, and turbot, are flatfish. Flatfish range in color from speckled brown, black, and beige like a black sea turbot, or spotted like a blue and yellow peacock flounder. Most species live in highly diverse tropical and subtropical oceans. How the fish become flat? Flatfish begin life symmetrically as regular looking fish with eyes on other side of their head. About a month into their development, the fry undergo a metamorphosis. Their skull shape begins to change, and one eye begins to migrate over the fish's head to join the other. Their pigment also changes, making them light on their belly side and dark on their back, a type of camouflage called counter shading. Next, the fifth fact. Scorpions are members of the class Archinda and are closely related to spiders, mites, and ticks. They are commonly thought of as desert dwellers, but they also live in Brazilian forest, British Columbia, North Carolina, and even the Himalayas. They are hardy, adaptable arthropods have been around for hundreds of millions of years, and they are nothing if not survivors, hunting and diet. There are almost 2000 scorpions species, but only 30 or 40 have strong enough poison to kill a person. The many types of venom are effectively tailored to the user's lifestyle, however, and are highly selected for effectiveness against the species chosen prey. Chosen prey. Scorpions typically eat insects, but their diet can be extremely variable. Another key to their survival in so many harsh locales when food is scarce, the scorpions has an amazing ability to show its metabolism to as little as one third the typical rate of the arthropods. This technique enables some species to use little oxygen and live as little as single insect per year. Yet, even with lowered metabolism, the scorpion has the ability to spring quickly to the hunt when the opportunity presents itself, a gift that many hibernating species lack. Such survival skills allow scorpions to live in some of the planet's the worst environments. Research have even frozen scorpions overnight only to put them in the sun the next day and watch them thaw out and walk away. But there is nothing. Scorpions have a different time living without soil. They are burrowing animals, so in areas of permafrost or heavy grasses where the loose soil is not available, scorpions may not be able to survive. And this is all for today. And if you like my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to press the bell like button to get more notification and videos on the correct time. See you in the next episode.